Welcome to None of This Matters. This is episode 7 here, right? 7?
7.
Is that a lucky number?
Maybe.
To somebody.
Could be.
Somebody somewhere.
Not somebody fucking...
Somebody someone.
Except for that guy who got in that accident on the 7th. That's not his lucky number no more.
No.
That's the 6th.
Shout out to that dude, by the way.
Shout out to the dude on the accident.
I'm your host, Danny Kopage, here with Mr. James Mann.
How's it going?
As Jimmy, as he loves to be called.
Fucking hate being called Jimmy.
What are you doing this weekend?
I wanted to do some shit this weekend. It's all rainy and shitty out today.
Tomorrow's supposed to be super nice.
Tomorrow's supposed to be nice. I got a couple things going on tomorrow. Nothing exciting, man. I gotta say.
Apartment hunting.
Apartment hunting, yeah. No, I spent all my money buying concert tickets in the last couple of weeks.
So what's a tally? What do you got?
I think I'm at 6 or 7 now. Ranging from freaking Rancid. I got 4 Year Strong coming up tomorrow night, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that second show at AMH.
Really?
Yeah. Nora enjoys them. They put on a good show, man.
You know you're gonna be singing along with every word.
I will be, because you can do that with their fucking music. It's fucking 4 Year Strong. It's not like they're not super talented musicians. They are.
You know what? Good for them. Good for you.
Right, man. 2008 was a long time ago, man. You gotta still disrespect.
Nah. You know what? I'm starting to realize that I am one of those people that will criticize a band. I'll be like, there's fucking kids listening to that shit. They're like, yeah, kids listening to that 8 years ago when that band came out. Those kids are now adults. Some with children.
Listening to that shit, man.
Yeah, I forget about that.
Time passed.
Comcast?
No, yeah, that's exactly what I said. I'm glad you're fucking listening to me.
Comcast.
Nailed it again, Danny.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this dab there.
Go ahead. Let's bring some creative juices into the equation.
It's a fucking busy weekend, man. We just got done interviewing Sleepin'. We got Nightmare Police tomorrow. Yep. I'm excited about that. Yep. Sleepin' fucking interview went all... Dude, I fucking love those guys, dude.
Absolutely great fucking dudes. So happy we got a chance to have them on, talk a little bit.
Like that interview... All right, so Sleepin', at the time of us doing this interview and recording this intro, they're playing at Amityville Music Hall today. They're on tour with
Nominee and Sundra, and they're all playing tonight. But we were lucky enough to grab them for a little bit and kind of feed them and see what's going on with them.
And it worked out perfectly because where we record this podcast is literally 2.5 miles away from the venue, so they were able to pop by here before the show. I had a great fucking time. Like, the interview couldn't have gone better. They're fucking great dudes. We spent an hour and a half literally just laughing the entire time. Talked about some shit. Talked about they got an album coming out, Tension and Release. We talk a little bit about that. There's some details in there. Talk about Joe helps run Hideaway Records. We can get into that. Everyone will hear it. You'll get to that. James makes a fucking absolute idiot out of himself. That was beautiful.
Fucking take one for the team, bro. In the sake of comedy, I took a bullet. But my message to our listeners, do your homework. If you're gonna go ahead and interview some people, you might want to find out what their previous music efforts are before you make some statements.
Homework.
Homework is key.
That's why your teachers make you do homework in class.
That's it. I never did my homework. That's my problem.
Neither did I.
I'm not starting now.
Pretty fucking bad at that. Did I tell you this? So I'm sure I told you this, off air, but I'd like to repeat the story on air, if you don't mind, about how I fucking walked in here and found a strange band practicing in the studio. I opened the door. I'm just like, hey, I don't know a single one of you. How are you? Who are you?
Yeah, when you first told me that story, I thought you just walked in. They were in another room. And you're like, oh, you ran into them. No, they were in your room.
Yeah, no, they were practicing.
Were they good?
I didn't hear them. I walk in and I'm just like, hey.
They all stopped. They're like, what's this dude walking our practice?
Yeah, and I'm just like, hi. And then, that was fucking weird. Rather, I just went up fucking going over to Collins. Smoke a bunch of herb, man.
Getting shit done.
Yeah, man. That
Not
was
really.
Real productive night. Real
opposite.
Productive night. Why you apartment hunting anyway? What's wrong with not having too much fun with the landlady?
No, it's not even that. We're kind of getting a dog.
You're kind of getting a dog, or you are getting a dog?
No, we are getting a dog. We're not going to pick out a dog. It's your parents' dog. They have 2 dogs that can't be together anymore. So instead of putting one up for adoption, we want to take her in. But the problem is she's a pit mix. She's a sweet pup, but she's a mix of a breed that nobody wants on this island. And It's just really hard finding a pet-friendly apartment that falls within our price budget. I mean, most of these places that, like, you don't even start hitting pet-friendly places until you start hitting $1,500-$1,600 for a one-bedroom apartment. And that's not, like, guaranteeing any amenities. Like, you're not going to have, like, laundry, dishwasher, all those creature comforts. But then, like, you're running into the problems where, you know, like, you don't have your own entrance and there's no parking and, like...
You're paying extra for...
Yeah, we don't mind paying extra, but, like, Long Island is fucking expensive. And I don't know how much you're making, but, like, I can't give up $2,000 a month almost to for a one-bedroom place. It's not like we're even, like, taking up lots of space. Just want something that,
Just buy a house.
Yeah, that's what everyone else is doing, and I don't want to, because then I'm stuck on Long Island for the next 5 to 10 years minimum.
What's wrong with that?
Easily, it sucks.
You love Long Island.
I love convenience. I can find convenience in so many other places.
Like where?
Like anywhere outside of a major city. And now I can even narrow it down. I don't even have to narrow it down, like most countries too. So anywhere I can go, I can find the same kind of convenience. Yeah, I want to have a 7-Eleven every 300 feet. It's going to take me an extra 3 minutes, but you know what? Probably not going to have to deal with as many dick bags in between.
Why don't you go down to South Jersey where they're from?
I was thinking about it. They made it sound really good.
Where, like, they're saying, like, Philly's literally
they were like, yeah, they were glorifying it like a Kevin Smith film, man. I'm just, Jersey's the place.
Like, I'm in.
Sheets is fucking phenomenal. Sheets. Forget where I was in PA when I first introduced to Sheets, but I remember there was like a touchscreen pad at the gas pump where you could custom order like a Subway style sandwich while pumping your gas, and I'm just thinking, God bless America.
That's the most American
shit
in the world. That's the most
American
laziest
thing.
American shit in the world. It's like too fucking lazy to come in and actually fucking physically speak your order to us.
No, it makes sense because you're pumping gas and it takes like 5-10 minutes to pump your gas, you know, if you're gonna fill up your tank. I mean, we don't feel that. We only put $5-10 in at a time, so I'm in and out. But like normal people that like fill up their tank once a week with money from their jobs have enough time while standing there to order a sandwich. So, I mean, I think it was also in PA, so it's like one of those places where you can like pump the gas and you go inside and pay. So like that situation made more sense. But Sheets was fucking awesome. Sheets was good.
Yeah, I tell you, I've been watching a lot of Planet Earth lately.
You're laughing because he knows he's told me how many fucking times now. This is probably the third time you're telling it recorded. And maybe the 5th or 6th time you're just telling me in person to let me know that, yes, I know, you took a whole bunch of shrooms and you watched, not the new one, the original Planet Earth special. And that you found out that penguins were badass. And not only that, you go into it in this podcast. And not only that, guess what? Did you guys listen to the last podcast? Because at the intro, we're talking about fucking penguins again. So that's it. None of this matters. It's changing its name. It's now the fucking Penguin Podcast. And Danny's going to update you every single week on what these little fuckers are doing. I know you thought penguins were pussies. You were wrong. You were completely wrong. They're bastard little fucks.
I got a live feed right.
It's like when you first see the video on Discovery Channel of like a seal, and you're like, oh, seals are cute and cuddly, and then you watch it like rip something apart, and like, oh, fuck that.
Nah, I fuck with penguins.
I fuck with penguins.
Those are my boys. No, come on. They did post up on the whole winter.
You're like literally one Danny DeVito joke away from just hitting the
circle
trifecta.
The whole reason I bring it up though is I don't really think Tony Hawk's as great as everyone says he is. He's a pretty good skater, but I don't know. I was always.
When was the last time he was relevant? When did they still make Tony Hawk Pro Skater games?
They made Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 and it was awful. It was like really bad.
How long ago was that?
It was like maybe only like 2 years ago, year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, this is. It's not. We're already past that point.
I mean, they were great up to like American Wasteland. I'll take it up to American Wasteland. They lost me after that. I don't know, man. Do you know?
No, I don't. I really don't play too many video games. Don't play too many video games. I mean, like the newest system I have in my house is a 360, and I'm pretty sure I don't have a power cable for it. Like it's just never been turned on. It's just there.
I hate.
You know what gets all my use? My PlayStation 2.
I mean, the PS2 has some of those classic fucking games on there.
Exactly.
Even if you stack it up against Xbox, Xbox had what, like
Didn't
Halo?
You just post something? You were the one looking for it yesterday. Like, does anybody have a copy of Mario Kart? Or
No. I'm looking for GoldenEye, and I'm looking for Mario Party 2 and 3. I am also looking for Turok.
Ooh, you got me on that one. I love Turok.
1 or 2 or both.
Or preferably both.
Yeah, absolutely. I forgot. Like, once someone fucking brought up Turok in my comments, I'm just like, Yeah, I forgot about that game.
Game changer.
Oh, you know what else was a great game for N64? Remember the South Park game?
No, I didn't actually play the South Park game.
The South Park, you walk around. It was first person, and you had to walk around with these you would pick up chickens, and you would fucking launch eggs at people. I forgot what the whole premise of the game is, but the game was
64?
fun. Yeah, it was for N64.
I have to find this.
That game might be rare. It was rated M. It was like one of the
yeah.
N64 like what is it like? I remember reading somewhere that Conker's Bad Fur Day. Which
that was rated M.
That was rated M. That was I think the only N64 where they straight up cursed.
No. There was also Triple X BMX.
Yeah,
I remember that.
BMX Triple X.
Yep.
Yeah, but that wasn't N64. That was PS2.
That was PS2.
That was PS2. Because I remember the cover. It was just black and it's just BMX XX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. But I never played it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I rented it, and that was it. Blockbuster. Back in the day.
I knew Blockbuster was closing down, so I rented 10 movies.
You did the same thing I did. Yeah. Found out someone did buy that debt. I got a phone call about that 2 years ago. Wanting my $15 from Blockbuster. The Hollywood video guys haven't been as smart. I think that was only $7, but.
All I know is hey man, if you're trying to get that debt for that fucking Death at the Funeral starring Chris Rock,
I still have the movie. You can have it back. I'll return it.
Nah, I like the movie. I
think I have a Blockbuster copy of the movie Waiting and Dodgeball. I think that's
Waiting is hilarious.
Those are the two movies. That's what I have.
I have
from fucking
Death at a Funeral with Chris Rock. That movie is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was. What happened to Chris Rock?
What do you mean what happened? He never went anywhere. He's still killing it.
Yeah, stand-up is. All right, guys. Well, this is episode 7 with the guys from Sleep In playing AMH tonight. But, of course, that's going to be about a week ago when you hear about this. Please check these guys out. They have new music coming. The name of their new release is...
Tension and Release.
And we said that one's going to be released in June 23rd.
I believe that was the date.
I believe that's the exact date. Anyway, listen to the guys in Sleep In. They were absolutely great.
Laugh the whole goddamn time. And yeah, listen to Sleepin'. Sleep-in.bandcamp. You can listen to their album Settling. And they have a 2-song EP self-titled called Sleepin'. That's on Spotify. That's on Bandcamp. That's on Apple Music. That's on Tidal. That's on Google Play.
Enjoy as we
wait. Hold on.
No. We gave them a nice healthy dose of Long Island with this.
Yeah, we gave them some pizza. Hold on, but before I go into this, you fuck with Google Play, James?
Nah. All right, guys. Well, enjoy this podcast.
This is me, James,
and Sleep In. Enjoy.
Doing a couple of days, but essentially, it's Sundress and Nominee are out for a good 2 weeks or so, and their nominees are buddies of ours, and we kind of just joined up for 4 days or whatever. So.
And you guys just wrapped up a tour a couple days ago. I was saying too, right?
Yeah, a couple 2 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah. So, we did a couple dates with this band Hold Close from Missouri. Pretty cool. And then we popped off and did one last show in Ohio and jetted back to Jersey. So.
I mean, you guys are fucking at it all the time. I first heard about you through our buddy Adam from Ornaments.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Yeah,
he's an old friend. He fucking raves about you guys.
Oh, sick,
so
man.
I heard about you from him first, and then my buddy Max, who booked you guys when you guys played Shakers. He put me onto the EP that you put on with Wisdom Teeth on it.
Oh, sick. Very cool,
fucking blown away. So that's why, in general, for me, it's a fucking honor that you guys came here. I'm really happy to have you guys here.
Yeah, Max is the man, too. He's such a nice guy,
So what's going on, though? Because it's been, the 2-song came out, over a year ago at this point. We got a new album coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely. We hooked up with a label called Black Numbers. They were originally based out of Jersey City, and now I think they're based out of Tennessee, Nashville. And so they're going to be doing our next release. But we're going to start press soon for that. We got all our ducks lined up in a row, and just just be
As opposed to what lined up in a row?
I don't know. That's a good question. But yeah, I mean, so basically the ball's rolling and things are happening. So it feels good because it has been a little bit of, bit of time since we did.
I mean, the full length was 2014, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The 2-song 2016.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was like literally 3 years ago this month that Settling came out.
Yeah.
So it's a little.
How long,
April.
How long have you guys been a band for?
Since 2012,
Yeah,
I think.
like end of 2012.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys been at it for a fucking while now.
A little while.
Yeah.
Here's
We were a little less active there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nah, but for like, well, when you guys came together, how was it one of those things where a bunch of bands broke up? You guys like, oh, hey, let's start jamming together. Were you guys friends for a while prior to?
It's sort of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and Mike and Fitz played in a band. 2010 to like 2012.
Yeah, it was pretty short.
And then our guitar player moved to Texas
To start Nominee,
To
actually.
start Nominee.
Okay.
And
Full circle on the story.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And so we kept playing after that, and Joe joined the band, and that was so it kind of was like after, one band breaks up and then you start another band, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you guys come from. So what kind of scene do you guys come from prior to? Because when I'm listening to especially the 2 songs, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where those influences are coming from. Because I hear a little bit of Circus Survive. What was the
I
influence?
totally hear the progress.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
I hear the progress. Someone here has to be a massive Evan Wise fan.
I
Well, that's
was
interesting.
actually in that band.
Yeah.
I was in the Progress.
Are you serious?
I
That
thought you
makes a lot
knew.
of fucking sense.
Yeah.
And then everything just
Yeah, right? So good. That's good. I'm glad I didn't say anything and make a fool of myself.
I mean, if anything, I guess you were kind of on.
Yeah.
That's pretty dead on. It's pretty good.
That was the biggest confirmation you could have gotten at that
Yeah,
point.
no,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
went from like interview to fanboy here. That's awesome.
That's great.
It's no, but it's so.
Yeah.
So what are, I guess, would you say like I don't want to be asking a question fucking anybody would ask in an interview, but I'm like genuinely interested because your music, you guys have influence from a little bit of everywhere there, and it's hard
Yeah.
to pinpoint exactly where you guys are coming from. I'm saying like influence. Like
Oh
that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
whatnot.
I think that we all kind of are into a lot of different things too, and I think that's kind of helps make our sound is because we all listen to different things and come together and do our own thing. But personally, me, I was always super into Circus Survive and that kind of stuff, like 2000s, heavy post-hardcore stuff. Some of the guys in the band, like Mike, has a post-hardcore background. Like we all come from different,
Yeah, we all played in really, really
different bands.
previously.
Yeah.
So that was, that's kind of something.
Okay.
The writing from everybody is really different, so I think that influence in itself from having different backgrounds is
I mean,
a part of it.
the chemistry of everything like fucking meshed in together works perftly.
Awesome.
I mean, how's this? Like, you guys are South Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 minutes
right
from
outside
Philly.
of Philly.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right outside of Philly.
No, I really like the area that we're at. We're really
Cherry Hill, right?
well, pretty much, yeah. Like a lot of the guys grew up there, and
Cherry Hill adjacent, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Collingswood. Used to live in Philly. Mike, our drummer, lives in Philly. Eric lives in Hen Heights. It's like this. We're all within like say 20 minutes of each other, and we practice at Eric's basement studio over in Hen Heights. But I think that there's a really cool music scene in South Jersey, but a lot of it does get overshadowed by Philly.
Yeah.
Because Philly is like the mecca right now. There's so much
Yeah.
cool stuff going down
Philly's
there.
got what?
There's
Yeah,
some,
so
there's some
many
pretty
cool
good
venues
pockets
for having-
in South Jersey, though.
Yeah.
Like we have a little decent,
Yeah.
turnout where we're at right
Yeah.
now, kind of like in our hub. And I know Hamilton does really well.
Okay.
Our buddy Jose books down there and
Yeah.
does stuff there,
Good
and that
people,
usually
Yeah,
it
it's just
does
real
well
good community.
there.
Yeah, great sense of community. It's,
Yeah,
it's small,
for sure.
but it's very tight knit. It's a really great thing to be a part of.
What would you guys say in contrast, like for example, the New Brunswick, like North Jersey scene? Like, how would you compare it in terms to that? Because New
I don't
Brunswick's
even
it's
know.
more like a college kind
I mean,
of
yeah,
town.
it's
Yeah.
tough for us to answer. 'cause
For
we don't
South
get up to
Jersey,
North
like
Jersey.
where we are in South Jersey, it's not like that at all. Yeah, because it's like especially Hamilton, like Tom was saying. Hamilton is like, it's kind of like out in the woods a little bit, so it's like it's kind of far from the city. So it's, I don't know, it's a little different.
You
It's
also-
not as
You kind of also have a crew out there, like Eric said, like being in the woods.
Yeah.
Like, we're so close outside of Philly, and everything that we do together is generally pretty close, like
Yeah.
within a couple hours bars wise. But down in Hamilton, like places like that, I feel like there's a lot more desire to drive places because just everything's more spread out. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
a show
absolutely.
that's going to be a half an hour away for them is a little bit different than us. Like,
Yeah.
even driving to Philly sometimes, but yeah, it still does really well. And I mean, Philly just kills it just because, and New Brunswick also, there's so much more being a college town. There's so much, it's a
Yeah.
way younger crowd, like where we live, and like Joe books in Oakland sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's like super residential. So you don't have like that mass group of people, our
Yeah.
age that are going to come out for.
I honestly
for
don't really
shows
know
like
what
the
it's
colleges
like in
do.
New Brunswick anymore, though, because like
Yeah,
we
it's
played,
been a while.
We played there like,
Well, like we
once.
played on,
Yeah.
or
But I
right
know,
on
like,
campus.
I know house shows were really big there. Like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Years
my,
ago.
My familiarity with it is like Jeff Berkeley talking about like booking basement.
Right, and
Yeah.
it was
Kids
huge.
and,
Yeah,
like,
the house
yeah,
show scene was
Seda.
huge in like the late '90s and early 2000s there.
Yeah.
And there's still house shows there, but I don't know if it's the way it was.
Yeah.
necessarily.
every change,
but-
every scene. I feel like, I don't know how it is down there with you, but like on Long Island, it's like I feel like we have a reset button like every 6-7 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we see
yeah.
that
Yeah.
too, though, for sure.
It happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things always shift because
Yeah.
people get older and then people aren't playing
Yeah.
in bands anymore, and it's new kids and I guess things.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, it's actually funny. The venue you guys are playing at tonight, AMH, that's the mecca for Long Island. That's where we all grew up playing shows. It used to be called Village Pub South, and it
Yeah.
used to be owned by this like fucking scumbag. But he let
Yeah.
anyone book shows there, so everyone would let like any hardcore
One
show.
time, when I was younger, we were playing a hardcore show here with my old band. We showed up here.
Oh, you played at AMH
We
before.
no, we didn't play. We didn't play. We showed up here, and there was nobody there.
What?
And we got there early, so we were like, okay, yeah, maybe the promoter's just not here yet. More time goes by.
Wait, same location?
Same location. It was called Village Pub South.
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
that. And yeah, he never showed up.
So,
So we
would
got
you-
pizza and we went the fuck home.
At least you got pizza.
What wound up happening though? Did you just like cancel a show?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a really, really long time ago.
What band were you in?
The band was called Fire in the Eyes of the City. It's like a hardcore band.
Do you remember who booked you by any chance?
No.
Wasn't like Zephyr or like Die Trying?
I don't know.
Because
I mean, Zephyr sounds familiar, but I wouldn't like. It's more likely that we booked shows with them before, but
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah,
I think
no.
it was just some guy.
So now they just reopened it as AMH. It's like a proper music venue.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
We've
Loved
played
it.
there a couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
before.
We
This
really,
will be our
it's
fourth
really
time, I
great
believe.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is this the fourth time? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, it is.
And,
That place is definitely embedded in this scene. Like it's a huge part of like
oh
Long
yeah,
Island for
and
sure.
Yeah,
Dan's
I
a great
really like
guy.
that.
No,
yeah,
yeah, Dan's the man.
we met him maybe the first or second
I
time
think
we
it was the
played
first
there.
time we were here.
Yeah,
Did we
yeah,
stay with him?
yeah. We
Yeah.
crashed
Yeah.
at his pad. It was this awesome spot. We got some
His house
delicious.
is crazy.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Ask Dan. Did he ever tell you about his days playing in a Christian hardcore band? Oh, he used to be, all right. So
Oh,
Dan
nice,
used,
yeah.
Dan used to be in this band called Love for Enemies, and I was a rabid Love for Enemies fan. This is like
Nice,
03, 04, and they used to have this song called Center of Attention, and it was just an open chord breakdown.
Yeah.
But it was the build up, the little ding on the ride, and then the pile up was Christian or not, you are forgiven. And they would do this.
Yes.
man.
Violent. People were beating the like fucking crowd killing, head walking. The Love for Enemy shows were violent.
That's pretty Christian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing.
Dude, like
Just
another
like
one
the
of their
good
songs-
Lord intended. Good old crowd killing.
Little bit of dark-
See that dude's girlfriend? She was just trying to stand and watch the show. I caught her with an elbow to the face. Jesus would have been proud.
Why are Long Island Christians all of a sudden from the deep south?
I don't know. It's a big mystery.
The Long Island redneck, the wannabes.
Oh my god,
man.
amazing. Did
South
you-
Jersey's got them too.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
plenty.
You got the fucking oversized pickups with the AK-47.
Oh
like
boy,
Trump.
do we!
Confederate
Oh, boy,
flag
yeah.
stickers.
I don't get the Confederate flag stickers in the fucking Northeast.
Yeah.
It's like you were never in the Confederacy.
No.
Like nowhere near.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
more
who
like
knows?
silently showing support for
Yeah.
shittiness.
It's just like people in like fucking like gentrified Brooklyn talking about right to bear arms. It's like you grew up in New York. I'm pretty sure you've never been able to own an automatic weapon in this state.
No, I think it's more of just like a look at me thing. You know?
Yeah, it's It's strange, man, especially in the suburbs, because you get into the boroughs and everyone is like far, far, far left, and then you get into Long Island and it's whoo. There's a buddy of mine, like right across the street. He has this guy. It's the weirdest fucking house. It's like woods all in front, but he has a little like dirt trail that leads to the house, and the house is really nice once you get past it. Like go down the dirt trail. Huge Trump banner. Like fucking like you'd be driving down the street and there's like a banner that's like, closing the block for a block party June 28th.
Yeah.
Like come by. One of those that just say Trump, and it's homemade. So it's not even like it's just a big white banner that in black fucking block letters just Trump. And then you like peek in down the driveway into his front lawn, and he has like every 5 feet one of those signs embedded in his fucking lawn that just say Trump.
Dedication.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Where you guys? You're Baltimore tomorrow, right?
So
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Philly tomorrow.
Oh, Philly tomorrow.
And
Gotcha,
then
gotcha.
Baltimore on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in Baltimore are you playing?
the Depot.
Nice.
We haven't been there yet, so we're stoked to hang out.
Yeah, there's
I
some
don't know
nice
if I've ever
spots.
been.
Baltimore?
Yeah.
Like, at
Yeah, I've
all?
been on the harbor. And
Trying
stuff.
to
Yeah, the
I've been
harbor's
there,
cool, and like
yeah.
Fells
think I
Point's
have.
really, really tight.
I mean, there's some
actually
cool
think I've
bands.
only
Like
been-
Maybe I
Have
have.
Mercies from
Maybe
those
I
spots.
have.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
nice.
they're
Yeah.
awesome.
They're awesome.
But before Have Mercy, it was just like, what's from Maryland? Good Charlotte. Anything else?
Good Charlotte.
Are they from Baltimore?
Not even
Maryland
Maryland.
somewhere.
I remember when I was like 10, I had that like album with like the clouds on it or whatever. And I just remember there was
Oh,
one
God.
song where they were just like repping fucking Waldorf, Maryland. The whole song. That was the
Yeah.
lyrics for the whole song.
That's awesome.
Whenever I think of Good Charlotte, all I could think of is that fucking episode of Punked, actually. Fucking Frank's bringing up Punked.
Wait, did
Remember
they
they-
get punked?
No, yeah, they got punked. Like they dropped like an SUV, like they dropped their SUV onto this
yeah,
people's
I remember
car or
this.
something,
Yeah.
and then the dude gets out of the car and he's like bleeding from the head, and they were like the biggest douchebags like possible.
That's
Like
so
the dude's
awesome.
bleeding from the head, and like he's like, oh my god, like dude, look at my car, like I don't know, like I need to go to the hospital, and he's like. The dude from Good Charlotte's like, dude, stop being such a bitch.
Oh my god! And then Ashton came out. He's like, oh.
He was like, yeah.
Surprise.
Did you ever hear of any of the punks that they couldn't put on air because it was just potentially almost turned into a problem? Like they tried punking DMX.
Oh my god!
That
That-
sounds like a bad idea.
They should
yeah.
post that.
That
on
should have
YouTube
been
now.
nixed in the
Yeah,
fucking
who the hell
boardroom.
greenlit that?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Someone thought it was.
Let's send
a good idea.
Ashton Kutcher into that kind of predicament. Like,
He said it was like some sort of restaurant setting, and I don't remember the exact setup, but I remember that the second they said action, Ashton Kutcher needed to come out after like 5 seconds. Because like
Yeah.
DMX already stood up and had his shirt off.
That's so
so awesome.
just barking in the middle of the
I don't know
restaurant.
why everybody
it's
thought
so
he's
good.
just barking at him.
It's my cordon bleu.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's a fucking character. Did you ever see the video of him on like that? What was it, like one of those like amusement park rides, like the slingshot? Where he's like with this other dude, and the way he's like hyping the guy up, it's like, "Come on, you ready? We're gonna do this."
Oh my god.
That dude has one fucking setting. That's
That's fucking great.
I fucking love the guy. I think he's like fucking gift to this planet for sure. Just like his music aside, just like I will just listen to DMX talk for like 2 hours with a smile on my face.
There's this like Christian protester guy who goes around Philly. Like he's very, very like commonly seen around like Philly protests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's got this big ass sign that says like, you know, burn in hell, fornicators. You know what sign
I
I'm
know
talking
it
about.
is,
What
yeah.
are some of the other
I
things?
forget
Like
it, I forget,
fornicators, masturbators, video gamers. Like there's so many fucking things.
Proclaimers.
They're so bad, but the dude looks just like DMX, and it's so fucking funny. And he sounds like him too. He sounds like him too. He's just like, repent! Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Should ask him. He's like,
Yeah.
how do people respond to the fornicator sign? But they don't hear me though.
DMX found Jesus. Yeah.
Remember he had that show on a little bit of that like reality show where he was like trying to become a preacher, and then like went on after a season, like went by a season, and then after the end of one season, he found crack again instead.
Oh my
That was
god.
the wrap of
I
that.
was looking for Jesus, but I found the rock, and not a Gibraltar either.
That would have made a good. That they should have just made a series out of that.
Oh man.
Trying to find God, and he found crack instead.
I
The
imagine.
series should have just been handing DMX crack. Like, what are you gonna do for us today, pal?
No, I say mix the both. It's like Holy Communion, but instead of like a fucking wafer, you give him a crack rock.
That's slightly insensitive.
He did it to himself.
The man barks. Really
Yeah.
fond memories.
You give him crack and like try to get him to do like sports and stuff, and you can call it DMX games.
Jesus.
That'd be sick.
Give him
Why
some
don't you
crack and
have
a
a mic?
skateboard.
Yeah. Get this man a mic.
DMX.
I mean, there is an
Yeah.
extra mic. That one right there. If you
No,
want
I'm
to
not
sit
in the
on
band. I don't.
He's
I
not
don't
the
Yes,
band.
he is.
No,
Yes,
no.
he is.
I'm good.
He's
for
just
that.
Yeah.
he's just making sure everything's cool.
I'm sure one of these mics
If
picked
Mike
that
has
up.
if Mike
The
has
muscle.
something,
Yeah.
I'll settle him down. Smack him.
Oh, fuck, man. No, but, yo, crackheads, they definitely have superhuman abilities. You've seen some of these, like, viral videos that go around of, like, I saw this one the other day. It was this crackhead driving a pickup truck. And then as he's driving the pickup truck, he put it in cruise control, leapt out of the driver's side window.
He was like running alongside
Yeah,
of it.
dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like doing fucking aerobics, like
Yeah.
holding onto the wheel. He's not going outside of the lane.
What?
Perfectly
as an arrow.
straight. Yeah, I saw that.
I'm gonna have to. That's
Good.
No, he's at least going 65, dude. He was.
And he definitely has a death wish.
Oh,
That's amazing.
no, but it's like, did you see Chappelle on SNL when he brought back like all of his old like characters and shit?
Yeah.
With The
I
Walking
didn't see
Dead.
it. I heard about it.
Yeah, it's good.
At the end of it, pretty well, they did a Walking Dead parody,
Yeah.
and they
With Negan
they
and whatnot.
decapitated Tyrone Biggums.
Oh,
my
I saw that on
great,
YouTube.
yeah.
Fuck, well, what was his name in from Player Haters Ball?
Shit. Dag Nasty? No.
That Nasty's the band.
Yo.
It wasn't Leonard Washington.
Tab Pen.
No, Leonard Washington was no.
that was
one's
that-
from CeeLo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a few characters that he had from Play Haters Ball.
Was it Silky?
Silky Johnson.
Yeah.
Silky Johnson.
Yeah.
Silky Johnson.
They fucking decapitate Tyrone Biggums, and fucking he's chasing after like the body's still running around, the head's rolling around. Then fucking hammer pans to Silky Johnson like, remind me to try crack. I understand what leads people to certain drugs, but like crack's like one of those drugs. Like, I don't understand how somebody just makes the jump to crack. That's one of those things where it's not really like weed. It's not really like coke or
Just
even.
no fun party stories from
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smoked so much crack the other night. A great
I had
night.
Yeah.
such a great time.
Yeah, if you're hanging out with the
yeah.
crowd who doesn't like react in horror to that sentence, you're probably hanging out with the wrong crowd.
They've probably
Dude, I had so much crack last night, and they don't go. And it's a pretty good indication you need to change friends.
So what leads people to smoking crack? That's what I don't understand. I think it's like I think it's the superhuman powers. It's like the fucking radioactive spider, but except it's
Like that
STEM.
dude's like, one time I seen a guy lift a whole car. I want to try to lift a whole car. I got
You do with a little bit of
$5
crack.
and a will to lift a car. I can get this done.
$5. Oh, Jesus.
No, but wouldn't meth powers be stronger than crack powers?
That lasts too long.
Or
Way too long.
Dude, actually,
Picking up the car and dragging it.
Weekend's 2 days.
what's the other shit?
face.
What's the other shit? Angel dust?
Crocodile. Or,
Oh, angel dust.
Oh, the
bath
crack-
salts.
Bath
yeah.
salts.
Is that
What? That's the one.
That was a zombie one.
What is
That's
it?
the one that'll
Yeah,
give you like the
that was
crazy
dude in Florida.
superhuman powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
dude
dude-
who punched through a fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and what was it? And the
He
guy
like ripped through the fence. He's like butt naked.
Holy shit.
That's
I
funny
didn't
as
see
hell.
that.
That was on an episode of Cops.
Remember the
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, he punched through a fucking solid wood picket fence.
There was a
Wants
picture
on
of a
leading.
girl on that shit, like Croc or whatever the fuck they're calling it down there. Or,
Because it's not funny.
Is
like,
that crack from the South? Croc?
Flocka, yeah.
And she was literally like, she was
Got
having
that
this
Croc.
like fucking hellacious fist fight in the middle of this courtyard with no one but herself.
Oh yeah, I saw
Like
that video.
she was beating herself to fucking death in the middle of this courtyard. It was the most unbelievable
What the fuck?
I've ever looked
Yeah.
at in my life.
No, it's, there was you heard like 2-3 years ago. It was the dude. He was like a Wu-Tang affiliate. He took Flocka, cut his dick off, and jumped off his balcony. And then
That's
came to, and then
fucking
like
awful.
once he finally came to, he was like, "All right, I need to reattach my dick." And then that was like a fucking thing for like a couple months.
Did he
Oh my
reattach it?
God.
Did he save his dick?
Yeah, apparently his like dick is back to like 100%.
Apparently the dick is very savable. Just make a clean cut.
So if you accidentally cut it off, you'll get it on ice, man. You got this is not the end.
You got a few hours, man. Take a nap, wake back up.
Got a few hours, man.
I'll get there. I'll get
It's
there today.
salvageable. I've heard.
You should probably go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down for a few.
I'm gonna take
Call an
5.
ambulance in about a half.
I'm gonna take 5.
As fucked up as it is, but that's not an uncommon story that you hear. It's like a wife cuts off husband's dick, throws it in the woods,
Oh my
he
God.
gets it reattached after
Becomes a
wrestling it
porn
out of a fucking possum's mouth.
Except
You
for
gotta
the,
know what
except
kind
for
of
the garbage
crazy you're marrying
disposal
before
lady.
that happens, though.
No salvaging that.
Yeah,
I mean, like, that shit doesn't just come out of nowhere. That's a build.
I feel like some guys are just addicted to crazy though.
That's fair.
Like I can absolutely attest to that. Like if she's not crazy, I have no interest in staying with her. if she's not going to easily fuck up my relationship with my parents and my professional life and every other aspect of my life, I don't want anything to fucking do with her.
There's not some chance of her cutting my penis off. I want
Exactly.
It's the danger. It's the danger
Exactly.
element. That's what
I'm a risk.
She
what
had
gets me off.
that dick-lopping glimmer in her eye.
dick popping glimmer.
Listen. Some people get their adrenaline from going skydiving. I do it by sleeping next to a chick who may cut my dick off.
There's no greater thrill.
No.
Still stuck on dick lopping glimmer.
Yeah, that was,
That's like
That's all you're
Yeah.
Who would have
can have
thought
that.
I
we'd
gotta
get
work
there?
that into my next card for Valentine's Day. It's perfect.
Oh man.
You have
Frank's
me at your
fucking trying to make
dick-lopping glimmer.
flashcards, things to talk about in the van. Who knew? Who knew
Meanwhile-
we'd get to dick lopping glimmer so quick?
Yeah. On the fly.
Sorry. Just kidding.
I apologize for nothing. Did you have a vape blow up in your face before?
I wouldn't be surprised though.
I saw the picture of that happen to a kid, and it was like, did you
Oh
see
yeah,
that?
tasty.
maybe.
This kid who had the vape pen blow up in his mouth? Dude, it like blew like half of his teeth out of his
What?
Yeah, it blew his
Yeah,
whole
I
like
mean,
cheek
it's
open.
great.
You didn't see that?
Nah.
I don't want
trying
to pull it
not
up
to
because
rub
it's
your
real
face.
gross.
I saw the fucking dude that had like the what do you call it, the galaxy blow up in his like pocket.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like,
he was
literally,
fucked
like,
up.
Nah, this dude was like out back of like a store. They actually like there's a picture and then they show like I think it was actually like at a fucking vape shop. And he was like outside, I guess, taking a vape break, which I don't know why you have to go outside to take a vape break, but
At a
there's like
vape shop?
security footage of like him outside, and it's like everything's cool, and then all of a sudden you just see this like
Step out for a quick laugh.
you know just flash of white just goes,
for a minute.
and it's just like yeah he's
Oh no,
Essentially his
it's
hair's on fire.
It's only good for I got a pack each time.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah
that
try not
was-
to
Sorry.
I was just
fuck it up
eating.
again.
You see, that's the thing.
Thank you.
People talk about how cigarettes will kill you. I've never had a fucking cigarette blow up in my face.
No.
I've had a buddy of mine put a firecracker in a cigarette before. That didn't.
Oh man.
Yeah.
that sounds like a very
Yeah.
bad.
Is this an ex buddy
How
or are you
big
still
was that
friends with this
cigarette?
guy?
Oh no, I'm still friends with this scumbag. If your skin absorbs enough liquid nicotine, it'll kill you instantly.
Wow. Did not know that.
Oh, yeah, I
you gotta
know.
like knock over the whole jug, like at the shop, like that.
It's actually way easier to kill yourself with a cigarette. Like if you like eat a cigarette, or, like
patches.
3, it can kill you.
Really?
3.
I ate a
I think
cigarette
it's 3
once.
cigarettes can kill you.
if you eat it.
Yeah,
Sure.
it
Is
can
that,
really, it can really
Wasn't
fuck
good.
you
is
up.
that just the amount of
It made me
tobacco
really
in those?
sick.
Is that like filter? Like that's probably gonna fuck something up.
No,
I ain't
it's
filtering
the
at all.
tobacco. It
It's
has nothing to
pretty
do with the
bad.
filter.
Yeah, I imagine like the filter gets stuck and like
I wouldn't recommend
do
it.
some damage.
But yeah, it's something to do with the way your body absorbs it. Like when you eat it, it's toxic.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how many fucking chemicals are in like one single cigarette? Like a couple hundred?
Yeah,
Like a lot.
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. Even like the most like all natural, no additives tobacco will still kill you.
Yeah, like they advertise those like natural American spirits. That's for
They don't
smoking.
advertising.
Yeah, I'm that
but,
guy.
But it's added. What it is like? What's the difference between like a regular American spirit and like a Marble Light, for example? I mean, they smoke
don't know.
20
10
times.
extra minutes. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's a 20-minute cigarette. Right
Yeah, it's, just a little bit of length. I don't know, really. It says like additive free, but I mean, I can't really say that I completely buy that.
I guess add
What?
like what
And
exactly?
it's
is an additive?
100% additive free.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's. I switched over to American Spirits just from like Marlboros, and I can tell a pretty big difference. But I mean, smoking still sucks for your voice anyway.
No, absolutely.
Well, maybe if you eat the cigarettes instead of smoke them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Now we're cooking with oil.
Just do the chewing tobacco when you're on stage. Just be like
Yeah.
after like take a quick like breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. That's
Oh
pretty
my God.
classy. You should
Yeah.
do
That
that.
would go over super well.
That'll go good with your real tree hat.
I could just like leak it down my everything.
Oh, dude, just keep like a huge metal bucket right next to
Yeah,
it.
spit
Just,
can.
right-
Yeah.
Like an old school spittoon.
Spittoon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Make the real awful noise like.
Dude, I remember,
And it like makes a ding when it hits
Yeah.
the.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
fucking spitting? BBs out of your mouth?
If you could
It's
do
like,
it,
ah,
if
I
you could
must
do
have
it
been
in
a
time with
feeling.
the music, that would be pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
every single time the snare hits.
Like,
Yeah. Ding.
or like I withhold a bell hit and you just fucking spit in the bucket.
Yeah, that'd be like a pretty good shtick for like a hardcore band. Like instead of the bell hit,
It's just it's the build up.
Oh, that would be so fucking good.
just
Yeah.
flop into a disgusting breakdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Whether you're Christian or not, you are forgiven.
Just flop right into it.
Breakdown,
Yeah.
then to flop right
Dude, that's
into it.
exactly what you say. Flop breakdown.
I'm just gonna flop into this bit.
I just picture
There
like
it
a,
is.
I just picture like a fucking penguin just stumbling into the middle of the pit, just falling on its face.
Not again.
Yeah, that's probably not a very good
Not again.
breakdown.
Not again.
You're not trying to talk about that?
Not trying to talk about
So
penguins again.
I ate mushrooms by myself the other day and watched Planet Earth front to back.
Nice.
Nice.
New
Changed
one?
No,
Yeah,
the first one.
I heard there's a
Okay.
new one. I still haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
That's
Planet Earth
awesome.
too. It's
Yeah.
fucking so
Yeah.
good.
Penguins. He's tired of
Yeah.
hearing me talk about fucking penguins.
Yeah, man.
Penguins are the most badass fucking animals in the world.
The
dude.
penguin one was good. I saw that one.
Dude, I didn't know that the men walk around fucking. That's the reason they walk is because they have an egg just on their resting on their feet.
They
And
gotta,
then
they
they're
gotta,
man.
they gotta
Yeah.
protect that egg, dude.
And they just don't eat for the whole winter. They just chill with an egg, and they just
Yeah.
wait for the woman to come back and with the food.
Yeah. I never liked penguins. I think I was scarred as a child from. Well, there was those Budweiser commercials. There was those Budweiser commercials. They scared me as a child. Beware of the penguin.
The Bud Ice.
Doobie doobie.
Yeah,
we talked about that the other day.
We were
I
just
know.
watching those commercials. They're great.
No wonder you got quiet.
I know.
That was so funny. That, just the way you came out with that.
Brought
was
back
Oh my
bad
God.
memories.
I never really liked
I
penguins.
was expecting, like, I fell into the penguin exhibit.
Yeah.
Turns out everything he said is true. They
I
are
never
vicious
really
little
liked
fuckers.
I was
penguins.
molested by a penguin.
Yeah.
I have something,
I
Dad.
was waiting for like a story.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I walk past a wedding and people wearing
Oh my
tuxes, I just
God.
get a weird feeling.
Like he's had this
They're
vendetta
fucking interesting
against
creatures, man.
penguins.
All this time.
It did
yeah.
sound like kind of like a confession.
He's been
Yeah.
holding
I have
that in a
something
long
to say,
time.
guys.
I never.
I don't really
cared
like
for
penguins.
I mean,
This penguin, he touched me.
prior to the only penguin I liked was Danny DeVito. So I'm well,
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good man.
He's a good penguin.
Good man.
good man. Good man.
This is
Hey.
peak podcast right here.
Joe Rogan does it.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan does it.
Look,
Why
he's
can't I do
clearly
it?
successful, so let's follow his footsteps.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rogan is clearly successful at podcasting, so I figure if I interview people and smoke weed at the same time, it'll put me in the upper echelon by like next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty sure how
For an
that's how
entire
that works.
sport.
That's, yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, for sure, dude. There's no other way. That's good.
Trailer Park Boys do it.
Yes.
They have like a straight up podcast now.
Yeah,
Yep.
their podcast I think is better than their show.
Yeah,
Really?
that's pretty
At
good.
this
Is swearing
point.
that's that good?
I think it's I think
But
it's
do
really
they-
good because
do
they
they
just
do it in character or is it? as
it's all in
themselves?
character. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just a lot more freeform, and they have guests on and shit, and they smoke and drink, and
That is.
I'd imagine though at this point they've been doing those characters for so long that they could probably just exist as those characters for the rest of
I
their
don't
life.
know that they can come out of it.
Yeah,
They're pretty
It might
good.
just be like sometimes
I've
in
seen
the band
Ricky-
we'll do an accent and it's like I have to struggle to not like we were in Nashville and I obviously was talking with a twang like we were just in the
Yeah.
van like oh man look at that car over there and we got out of the van and I was like
oh yeah,
Oh, dude, when
yeah, you gotta switch it off.
everyone here is gonna hate you
Yeah, if you can't switch it off, you better be good enough at it.
Yeah.
where they're
Yeah,
gonna
they're gonna-
believe
This is
it.
clearly
Yeah.
just condescending shit.
yeah
I have a bad habit that whenever anyone brings up Jackass or just Pennsylvania, I go
God.
into a Bam Margera voice.
Nice, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, assholes.
Oh,
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
pretty much our accent. Like our
Yeah.
area has
Yeah.
that accent.
I mean,
It's not
Margera?
fun. Like the Philadelphia accent.
Yeah.
No, but Bam's is like.
Oh yeah, his is
It's
bad.
way worse.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
weird manner of speaking in general.
Yeah.
He's almost.
he's awful.
have you seen him lately
Not,
I'm-
yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
look.
Yo, he-
Yo, he made that
Uncle
skateboard
Tommy.
comeback.
Yeah,
Uncle
he did.
Tommy
He was-
partaking.
Yeah, I heard
Ramp
about that. I didn't see it,
the
but I
day
did hear
after
that.
they
He
showed
still
you how
got
bad
it.
he was doing was, he's already better.
Yeah.
That was in the past.
Yeah.
we've actually met Bam at FDR before
Yeah.
and me and Joe could hold our own on a skateboard and then I turned into a fat piece of shit and got back on a skateboard and I was like holy fuck. I'm barely able to balance.
My God.
Like, I just, like, threw myself at a kickflip and just fell. And I was like, well, I flopped into it. Yeah. And that was about the end of that.
Dude, but on top of that, like, he fucking, like, I think he stopped skating to begin with because he fucked up something with his ankle. And on top of that,
he had bone fragments in his foot.
Yeah, and he never got that fixed. He never got the surgery.
He said it wasn't painful when he was walking or anything.
I'm not shocked. Like, he made millions just leaping off of high things in the bushes and
punching his dad in the face.
And eating his shit. I saw. Did you see that meme
dad.
that was like, "This is what happens after years of making fun of your fat dad," and it's just like, Bam and Phil up next to each other.
Oh, they're like
the
the
resemblance
same
is
person.
uncanny. Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
great.
Oh, man.
I hope he doesn't
I
listen to
haven't
this.
smoked a blunt in a
Yeah.
long time.
Sorry, Bam.
No, man, it's been a while.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, though, I still fucking watch
Yeah.
CKY
So,
religiously.
that
That was like our favorite
Oh yeah,
shit.
man.
dude.
Them shits
That's
will
what
never
we
We actually
on,
just
yeah.
listened to CKY in the van.
Yeah.
Dude, like I found out him's breaking up, and a part of me was
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah.
But CK was playing.
I was never quite as into
but
that.
without Darren Miller.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with Darren Miller on Facebook, and I hope Darren Miller's not listening to this because he's gonna get bummed. But he hasn't exactly been like the most rational person
Right.
in terms of like band splits that I've been seeing lately. Like he's just like he started his own. He pretty much what's happening right now with CKY is what happened with like. Do you remember what happened with like Queensryche like 2 years ago?
No.
Where fucking Queensryche kicked out the singer, and the singer of Queensryche's like, "Oh, you can't kick me out of Queensryche. I am the band. I'm just gonna start my own Queensryche." And then there was 2 Queensryches.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So,
Damn.
yeah, it's fucking. That's pretty much what's happened. There's Darren Miller's Mecca CKY, which is his little CKY that he's doing with all new musicians, and then there's a 3-piece CKY, which is just Chad, Jess, and the bass player from All That Remains.
I never knew there was so much CKY drama.
Oh yeah, I mean neither did I until I friended Darren on Facebook.
That's
That was one of those things where it was going really well under the radar. All it takes is just like one person to complain about everything, and it's just like all right there on the surface. Like I didn't want to know that. Because like I wanted to keep on going on with the myth that like Bam and Raekwon and Rab and Darren and Chad, they all live in a house together, the best of buds. But then you find out that like Bam and Rab haven't talked in like a decade.
Oh really?
Yeah, I always found it kind of weird that he was like not in any of that shit once they started to become famous.
Yeah.
Like when they
You can
started
tell
to
who
get really
pulled back,
famous.
like Brandon DiCamillo, same thing. He like disappeared from everything.
Which is weird.
And I
because
found
he was,
him.
like,
I found him.
He was-
I found him to be like
Dude,
the
he
most
was-
funny out of all.
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
He was my favorite.
Dude,
Haggard?
Mustard Man, that was like the funniest song
man,
I've
yeah.
ever heard in my
Fucking
life.
Skeletor and Beast, man.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
just him and Haggard.
It's just.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that it in hindsight, it is
Fucking
so.
reverse
Yeah,
microwave.
Yeah, it
it's
is,
not.
yeah.
You know.
It's like, where'd you get this shit from? It's Don Vito's I Stole It.
That was fucking. That movie was great. I
That's,
think like my favorite Ryan Dunn line was when they're like at the salon and the chick's like, "I gotta get out there and play the field of dicks." And he just the way that he does that, ooh, it's like the fucking funniest thing ever.
dude, that fucking rhino scene just gets me every time. It's like, what do you mean? What the fuck did you do? Just went and got a tattoo of a fucking rhino, and it's just like a Sharpie rhino just on his chest. Dude, I'm fucking bummed that he died, man.
Yeah, that was a shame.
He was always my favorite one out of all of them.
Pretty much everyone was. He was the one that wasn't supposed to.
He was. I thought
He would have been like a producer by now and like doing stuff, you know.
I thought Steve-O was gonna be the first to go. Honestly,
Everyone
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Steve-O said
I
that.
can't
Because
believe
his
he's
first
still
line
alive.
afterwards was like,
dude, he's still
Steve-O's
alive.
like-
He's the healthiest
He's
one.
like
out of all of them.
sober, yeah, clean and
Yeah.
sober, and fucking.
Doesn't he have like a fucking smoking hot wife too?
yeah, he does.
He's
Yeah,
like he's
probably.
dating Kat Von D.
No.
wait.
no.
yeah.
Wait,
yeah, he is. That's
Yeah.
done. Well, I thought that.
I thought that ended too.
Oh, that ended?
I'm pretty sure
Might have
he's
ended.
dating, or he's married to someone who was like dating George Clooney or some shit.
What?
Like, how the fuck are you and George Clooney on the same like playing field?
Yeah, yeah.
That's nuts.
You know what's worthwhile? Following
fucking
Steve-O on
insane.
Snapchat.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's just out of his mind.
He's like, yeah, I'm just getting a bagel. Normal guy, like.
It's just everything starts and ends with yeah, dude.
Oh man.
I didn't even know that. I'm about to just re-download Snapchat strictly for that purpose. Because I initially downloaded Snapchat only to see what DJ Khaled had to say about everything, and then that got boring after a week. So I
No,
fucking
no,
never
no.
did
You
it.
check out
Oh,
some
this thing's
celebrities,
coming
find out who's
apart
really
now.
weird. Like Vin Diesel's a
Oh, eat
weird
it,
dude.
eat it.
Oh, eat it.
Eat it. I'll try and fix it.
You want to just put it in a bowl?
Let's wrap some
There you
pizza
go.
around it.
I think it's
There you
feasible.
go.
Wrap
Long Island is
some
fun.
pizza.
No, it's, you guys are coming to Long Island. We're trying to give you the full Long Island
experience, right?
Yeah, shitty roll game.
Oh my god, I haven't hit a blunt and I couldn't even fucking tell you how long. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a very
Like, I mean, it's awesome, and thank you so much for letting me
Yeah,
hit a blunt. It's
absolutely.
just, I meant it's ridiculous the time it's been since blunt days.
Why? What do you guys normally do? Like bowls, joints?
Well, I don't smoke that much at
Yeah.
all. It's very rare for me to smoke before you play at all. Anyway.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I
usually
smoke
bowls,
glass
bongs,
and shit.
Yeah.
pipes.
A lot of glass.
Yeah,
I mean,
glass.
As in glass pieces, not like crystal meth. Yeah, to clarify.
it's like not that kind of shatter.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of, I don't know why that just made me think of this. You know, Bill Murray was in Dumb and Dumber 2 for a second.
Yeah.
No way. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's the guy that cooks meth in. It's,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh,
hey,
I've never seen the newer Dumb.
You're not missing.
Watch it again.
Yeah, you're not missing.
It's
You were
like
real pumped when that
it's
came
worth
out.
one, but that's
I
about
was,
it.
Yeah,
and then I was
It's-
disappointed
it's
upon
like-
I saw
that.
it just to say I saw it and just.
Yeah, that's why I said
you
I
know,
never saw it
get
the
done
second
with,
time.
but-
Where I like
It was hyped
watched
for
it.
so long. and
Yeah,
then
I
the
I saw
build-up
it and I
for
was
that.
like, nah, all right, whatever.
It gave me a couple, like some of the parts were funny. It's just
It's
like,
back.
The first 20
Like,
minutes was
what-
the
what's
funniest
your-
part of
It's
the
back.
movie.
Yeah, for sure.
It's back.
There's like a
Might-
lot of
might
middle
taste
meat
like
in
my
there
spit
that's
roll,
like,
but it's back.
you could have made this a half an
Yeah,
hour.
right.
yeah. Like if they just made that like a Funny or Die like exclusive.
Yeah,
like,
right,
like,
right.
Right there, yeah.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, there's some pretty good Dead Space.
Like the
but-
Daria.
Yeah, no, Daria one would like that. I would actually see as a thank you, sir.
Yeah,
That I would
Aubrey
see as a-
Plaza
That's
is
gonna
so
get funded
fucking
after
high.
like
Oh,
a year.
dude,
That-
I'm gonna fucking love it.
Oh
I
my
would,
God,
I would just
that-
watch Parks
that
and Rec.
miserable
Just
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
That's
her
just
character.
like
I know.
her as a real
Amazing.
person. I think that's just like her exact. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much.
I would like to think so anyway.
I mean that show is pretty much just everyone's personality is just exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like apparently Chris Pratt is actually really a fucking goofball in real life.
Yeah.
Like Nick Swartzen apparently in real life is a staunch libertarian who just builds his own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Like he actually.
He smokes mad weed too.
Yeah, no, he smokes mad weed. He said the only difference between him and Ron Swanson is he is into breakdancing and hip hop. But he said everything else is like on point.
Yeah, he has. I actually like follow like Offerman Woodshop. Yeah. He like also he's married to the dude. Or I'm sorry. He's married to the girl that had the really annoying voice. He's actually
Megan
married
Mullally.
to Tammy from the
Yeah,
show, which
Megan
is
Mullally.
hilarious. But he actually like has a legit wood shop, and they pump out. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Dude, it's
that
beautiful.
Instagram. Yeah, his work is
Beautiful
unbelievable.
furniture. Like they build like these like just mainly it's furniture, but occasionally
Yeah, it's
they'll
like
build,
all custom
boats.
furniture and stuff, and canoes.
Yeah,
Oddly
yeah,
enough, yeah. I'm good. I'll pass that.
Have you seen his video on? I'm sorry, this is probably isn't good listening because I'm so far off my. But have you seen you know those like YouTube videos where it's like Ulog, like a Ulog?
Oh
thing?
yeah, yeah.
And there's the Ron Swan, or it's just Nick Offerman Ulog or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just him sitting there next to a fire. Still doesn't say a goddamn word.
No, he's slowly sipping scotch
Yeah,
while
yeah.
sitting next to the
Oh,
fire.
He
that's so
doesn't say
good.
anything for 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
So he just had to sit there and film it for 45 minutes, and he just drinks and
keeps a straight face the whole time. It's
It's
like
fucking
clears his throat
awesome.
3 times. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's pretty awesome.
His book is awesome. I don't know if anybody else read it. It's called How to
Battle
Paddle Your Own Canoe.
Yeah.
I had it on audiobook just because, I don't know, I think, like, well, for one, I don't know how to read, and two, I don't know, there's something cool about having, like, the voice of the author.
Yeah.
behind
Yeah,
it. And then
for
plus, like,
Especially when it's fucking
reading
Nick
in
Offerman.
cars is, like, not exactly something awesome that you should do.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, his book was really, really good. I had no idea about, like, his wood shop and everything until I
Yeah,
read it.
dude.
It was like, this is so cool.
He apparently is like what everyone made Harrison Ford out to
Thing's getting
be.
pretty small.
And he
Yeah.
actually is that.
Yeah, he is that guy.
Like if I get like, I remember like reading up on like Star Wars when I was a kid. It's like, yeah, Harrison Ford was like a carpenter that was working on set, and they're like, hey man, you look like Han Solo. You
Yeah.
want a job? And it turns out that wasn't it at all. Like he acted in like 10 movies before that, and he
Yeah.
was like helping George Lucas with a door frame in his office. And he's like, hey, you want to audition for a part? And nah, like Nick Offerman is like an actual like legit fucking carpenter. It's just an interesting. He's the fucking Dos Equis guy.
Yeah, he is.
This thing's out.
Yeah,
Wanna call it?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, I forgot you guys have a
you
show.
guys
to
are playing
play.
a show.
Yeah, I apologize.
We got time.
Something else fucks up, like fucked up happens tonight.
We got
It's
like
our
4
fault.
hours.
We're apologizing now. A week later.
Yeah, what time are doors on?
I think 7. If you,
Yeah,
if you
so-
guys are doing loading at 6, then probably 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
The first band's probably gonna go on at like like 7:30,
30.
7:45.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are down the block.
I mean, who's doing sound now at AMH since Tom moved?
There was a new guy.
Yeah, Tom.
Where'd he move to?
He went to Portland.
Portland.
Yeah,
That's
Tom
what-
went
I
to
don't know
Portland,
why.
Oh, wow.
and Fletcher's working Paramount now, mostly.
Oh, so who's doing sound at
It
AMH?
was a new guy there last time. I tried to introduce myself, but he was like real busy, like he was just taking over. So like he was still like,
Like overwhelmed.
yeah, just blinders on. Oh crap!
Oh,
Table
yeah.
Talk was added.
Oh yeah,
they're
yeah.
on show.
Oh, shit.
Fucking old news, dude.
So those guys used to be our we shared a practice space with them until a couple months ago.
Oh yeah.
We might have slept in that.
We slept in that.
Yeah, we slept in that once.
Oh yeah.
The one with the
We
lava.
shared the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
The
slept
one
in,
with the shelf
in
on
there.
the
Yeah.
side. That,
Yeah.
shitty big.
Yeah.
You guys are probably.
No, they're great dudes. Yeah.
No, they're awesome.
Yeah, it's that's like one of the OG like practice spaces like around here.
Everyone's had that room.
That's awesome.
Everyone's at some point been moved into that warehouse. Like everything closed down. Like there was a fire made at Marshall raid.
Oh really?
Like, it was like maybe like when did Cellar Door and all that shit close?
A year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, rest in peace. Like those are the fucking like
Yeah,
legendary
all the old school
spots.
practice spaces are all gone.
Like those are like I think Cellar Door where like we used to share a room. Like
Mm-hmm.
fucking like was it Taking Back Sunday had a room there. Kill Your Idols had a room there. Like Vision of Disorder had a room there.
That place closed down, right?
Yeah, like, and no, the whole reason they closed down is because a rehearsal space down the street. Some fucking kid got busted for having like a party there. Fire marshal came in, and kid just snitched on all the other spots. So they came in, they saw Cellar Door, they saw that everything was absolutely not up to code.
No, we found out they were coming beforehand. The owner found out and came down and like, dude, let's have this building empty tonight.
Well, yeah, because of the fucking raid on the other
the
building.
schematics, it still showed like a big old empty warehouse, and there was like hallways, upstairs, rooms, bathrooms.
Oh
Like,
man, yeah.
The sink was hilarious because you walked into the bathroom. First of all, it was just disgusting concrete and piss. It was just the floor was just concrete, no tiles,
Yeah, it was-
nothing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And the sink was literally just a bucket with a hole in it going into a drain, and then just a pipe running through it with a set of pliers. And you just pull the pliers down for water, and you pull the pliers up for no water.
That's
Oh
excellent.
man.
That's back in the day.
Yeah, now,
That's awesome.
But now we're graced with nice office spaces.
Nice.
We got heat, but now we got too much of it.
It's nice to know that this once was like a beeper company in here. Like at one point, and now I'm in here.
Smoking weed and eating pizza.
Exactly.
Well played.
How times it should. Well,
Maybe it's better you don't have a microphone.
I still say pass the fucking mic over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Just I like the
yeah,
quiet
so-
words.
Yeah.
Either way, like I'm gonna find
like
your
Crouch.
voice.
Yeah.
Voice
the
and
shit
just
out of
boost
it.
that shit.
Yeah.
You book shows down in like South Jersey. Or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah. So I work with a booking collective
God
called
bless
Aftermath Collective, and we do like Philly, South Jersey, up and then like up to like Asbury Park,
Okay.
New Jersey as well. So and it's a really good group of people, all kind of like-minded. Kind of led by one guy in particular named Joe Polito, who actually books over at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank.
Okay.
So he deals with like a lot of really cool, legit stuff, like Bon Jovi, and like Ryan Adams and stuff, Ringo Starr. But yeah, so he's been doing shows a long time. I've been doing shows a long time, and I booked specifically out of this place called Studio Lulu, which has been around for like 10 years in South Jersey. There's been a lot of really cool shows there, and I kind of run the calendar there and arrange all the events and stuff. And we actually, so it kind of, some months it's light, some months it's heavy, but we have a really busy month in April with a lot of shows coming up. So it's really cool to be a part of that and have a functioning venue for kids to come out and see a show at, because I feel like especially in South Jersey, there's been a lot. There's a lot of venues stopped doing shows, closing down and stuff. So there's really not that many anymore. Like I said, we get overshadowed by Philly, which has such a great scene. So, but yeah, I mean, I liked it. I love doing that stuff. I've done it for a long time, and I book some of our tours, and it's just a fun passion project, on the side. But yeah, it seems like you guys got a great scene going on in Long Island as well. Like I know we talked about AMH. But it seems like there's a couple other really cool spots.
There's like a small resurgence coming back because it was definitely dead for a couple of years.
Yeah, that's what the vibe that I was got.
We had like maybe from like mid 2000s to like 07, 08, you had like the two parallel scenes of like, you know, the Lattermans and the Crime and Stereos. Then on the other side, you had like the whole metalcore, like tough guy beat down shit.
Yeah.
And all of that kind of just like fizzled away in maybe like what, like 08?
Yeah.
And then there was nothing.
Right,
Like for like
easy core time, that's when everything.
yeah, like once you had like all of, like the 4 year strong bands and all that shit, like Long Island just dried up. There was nothing here for like 4 years. And then recently again, there's good music, and what I'm psyched on, no more crowd killing.
Oh yeah, we
like-
had some of that back in the day.
Dude, I went-
I don't miss that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw
no.
Every Time I Die the other day, and no one head walked. I was amazed.
Yeah.
I was like, so my whole plan was like, all right, I'm gonna sit by the fucking bar and I'm just gonna watch from the back. Cause I'm 27 years old. I'm too old for this shit. I'm not trying to fucking like break my nose and then go into work tomorrow and explain why I have a fucking broken nose. And didn't even have to, dude. Like the pit, everyone was friendly. Like I said, no one was head walking. Everyone was. I fucking staged that for the first time in my life. First time in my life. 27 years old. I staged it
That is
6
great.
times.
I know it took you so fucking long.
Oh, he had to convince me to go to that show.
Like, pull you out the fucking door. Just wanted to sit in my apartment. You're like, no, man, I'm gonna chill out tonight. I'm like, that's sold out. Like, I want to go.
I was tired. I had some weed.
They kill it live though.
No, they're fucking incredible. No, they're
I feel
great.
like it wouldn't really seem like. I feel like that kind of takes away because they're a great band, but like takes away from like an Every Time I Die kind of show. It's like, don't you kind of want to see that shit happening?
No, I mean,
like if I'm in the front, I don't want it happening.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
no,
It
like
depends where you
everyone
are.
was
If you're
going
in the middle of the
apart,
pit.
but I'll
I think it's
watch.
fair game.
Exactly.
no, everyone was going fucking crazy, but it was wasn't one of those things where people were like headhunting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
oh,
targeting.
no, that's
there
the
was
worst.
there was no like
I
target
mean, they still,
moshing.
you still broke the stage that night.
No, yeah, the stage got torn apart for the show.
Yeah,
Nice.
Like people that were like climbing on the fucking stage dive, the whole ledge was literally
God.
torn apart. I was seeing like people running from behind the amps, pick up like pieces of 2x4s with nails.
Oh Jesus!
And I was like, all right, yeah, that's good. That's really good.
What venue was that?
That was Revolution. It's right down the street from AMH. I think tonight's Saliva is playing. So if when you guys get done, you want to go check out Saliva.
Was that H2O?
Nice. Saliva.
Saliva. Like, wait.
Wait.
Like
what?
that band
Like,
Saliva?
like click, click, boom.
Oh my
click, boom.
God.
Yeah, let's go there.
Actually,
Yeah,
let's
fuck
just
the show.
annihilate tonight.
We're gonna call Tom Brown. We're gonna cancel. Yeah.
No, there's been some fucking weird bands.
Oh my
Puddle of
God.
Mud played there.
Yes.
And-
Saliva is still a band.
So dude, Saliva's a band. Puddle of Mud. That dude is like, you watch videos of him. It's like he has a meltdown every single show. That one show, he like dropped his guitar, pointed at the one guy in the crowd, and just said, "You stole my fucking house." for
Yeah,
about
dude,
half an hour."
I saw that video. It's insane.
Dude, he does this
Like,
like
had an
every show.
absolute meltdown. Like, yeah, that
You
was
stole my
crazy.
house?
Yeah.
Literally, you stole my house.
He like something happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, but something weird happened with like a foreclosure on like one of his homes or something like that. And like I don't know, I guess he was stressed about it and like pointed a guy out in the crowd and was like, "That's the guy.
Yeah.
You stole my home." And I
Why?
was like,
Why would that person be going?
first
to
of all,
his show?
why am I a Puddle of Mud? Second
Like-
of all, I'm not that guy.
What are the chances that dude who took your house was a Puddle of Mud fan?
Well, I think
I
that-
think
maybe he was just
Yeah.
2017. I say that's slim to none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
yeah.
Nah, bro,
So
if
maybe
you're
he
the
was
kind of
just
person
there
stealing
rubbing it
houses,
in.
You're
No.
not listening to the best shit.
So maybe he had it coming.
Maybe he had a sign that was like, "I got your
It's like-
I
It
think
was
that's
me.
more likely than him actually being a Puddle
He
of
showed
Mud
up
fan
to taunt.
and being there to
Yeah,
see Puddle
yeah.
of Mud.
Well, in all honesty, that's why I wanted to go see Puddle of Mud, was to taunt him. Because another thing, he has a problem. In 3 of his meltdowns, and there's several, there's way more than that, just that one.
Yeah.
In 3 of them, he goes off on Fred Durst. No one said anything about Fred Durst, but he just starts going off on a rant about how Fred Durst can go fuck himself.
Oh, that's
fuck Limp
funny.
Bizkit.
Nice.
So,
while we're on the topic, fuck
it's like, so this next song's called Blurry. But while we're here, you know that fucking guy Fred Durst. So I want to go see them just so I can be in the crowd. Just play Nookie.
I think maybe it was a little longer than a year ago. Whenever we stayed with that kid, Dan. Wasn't there like a Taking Back Sunday show going on at that place, the Paramount?
Maybe.
I think that was a different night. Yeah.
Was it Taking Back Sunday?
I thought it was. Maybe.
Yeah, we stayed at a hotel that night. Yeah, but I
it
think
was the Menzingers.
yeah, we stayed at the same
was both.
hotel as the Menzinger.
Was it both?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking Take Back Sunday Menzinger.
Yeah.
And I forgot who opened that tour. I remember, like, I saw you guys when we played at Shakers, which
Wait, what show was that?
At Shaker's Pub a little while back. The band Fucko played.
Yeah.
They were actually on
yeah.
Black Numbers as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool band. But it was a fun night though. You know, I like Shakers. It was a fun time. It was interesting. I remember one of the patrons did not appreciate us though. I do remember that. But
Oh, was that the lady that was cursing
Yeah.
everyone out for carrying equipment?
There was like a pool tournament going on.
Yeah. So
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like halfway loading in our gear that we realized that we were like actually like getting in these
In the middle of something.
way.
yeah. So
It was kind of interesting. They were
Yeah, I
like
thought
they were
they were
super
just-
competitive.
Playing pool. I guess they were having some kind of tournament. So.
I don't know. I had it out with that lady for like 2 minutes because
She
I
was-
tried.
She was being a dick.
There was no gradual anger though. Like she was dead silent, and then all of a sudden she was like,
Just 0 to
"Fuck
10.
you!" Yeah,
Yeah.
like that fast.
Yeah, she didn't even try to like respect.
There was
like,
there
be
was
like,
no like, "Hey, we're
like
trying to
we're
play a
having,
tournament. Can
you know,
you?"
this is actually like a pretty competitive game. Can you like wait till we're done? You think? I would have been like, yeah, totally fine. But she just like went straight to like,
I think she just
Fuck
turned
you.
around and said, "You people need to move." Basically,
You people-
That's
you-
what-
yeah,
I was-
something bad.
I tried having like an existential
She basically told
conversation
us
with
off.
her, where I was just like, "Why are you so angry?" It's like, but how is this pool tournament really going to affect your life in the long run? And it's like, and realistically, how many people from your pool tournament are at the bar buying drinks versus how many people are at the show buying drinks? And I'm like trying to get inside, and she's just not like, she's not baiting, she's nothing, she's just screaming at me, just get the fuck out of here! I know the manager! I'm just like,
All right, well, see you later.
yeah, big gulp sound well. See you later.
I should.
Yeah.
Be like, no, lady, I'm the manager.
Yeah.
And then I walk on stage, stumble through a fucking shitty set, and then just drown my fucking sorrows immediately afterwards. I was gonna say one thing. You were the first dude I've seen to have a what do you call it? Fucking the stands with the
Like a music stand.
music stand.
Yeah.
I
Do you
did.
have a music stand?
No, I don't think so.
I,
Did I?
there was a music stand on stage, and I was
think
looking.
so.
I was like, "That's the most professional shit in the world."
I don't think
Maybe
that could have been us.
Maybe you did.
If it did, I had it like holding my water or something. Yeah.
Or we were playing like a newer song at the time that you.
No way.
No, yeah.
That's
I don't
never
know.
happened.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Maybe it was just a coincidence.
Or maybe I had some.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, either way, you should hold on to it because I thought that was the most
Yeah,
professional
yeah.
looking shit in the world.
That's so funny.
Come
He's
up,
just
you
like
got the music stand up, you like
he's like licking his face
Yeah,
on the page and shit.
Just get ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
He does use a music
Yeah.
stand in rehearsal.
I do.
Yeah. Music stands are punk rock as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is funny
I thought
because
you were
like
gonna say they were clutch.
Yeah.
I've been singing for a long
They
time.
are clutch as well.
As of like recently, I found a music stand in Eric's basement, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude.
No, you brought it there.
No, that wasn't mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I stole it from Studio Lulu.
Oh, that's
I did
what it
bring
was.
Yep.
So
that's where that came from.
That
Great.
venue that Joe
Yeah.
was
Ah,
talking about.
yeah, and then so I used it
sold
for
it.
the first time instead of like every other band I've ever played in or every song I've ever
Yeah.
written, like holding a friggin' marble notebook like an idiot. And I was like, wow, this is what life can be like if you just,
Yeah.
if you just
If you
equip
just-
properly.
If you just steal things from music venues.
Yeah, it works out.
Life can be great.
Still not sorry for anything.
What's the statute of limitations on music stands, guys?
I don't know. Yeah. I think
90
they're past,
90 hours.
Yeah.
90
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
I was gonna be
All I
sorry.
gotta say is prove it.
25
Yeah.
minutes.
Yep.
Because I
Oh
like,
man.
I think it does say SOB in the back.
dude, it was just funny because we got done playing and you guys were setting up, and I was already feeling really bad about how badly we played it, and I'm just like, they got a fucking music. They already sound great. God fucking damn it! And then you guys started playing, and it was like they're fucking amazing. And he's got a music stand.
That's what really brought it over the edge.
Yeah.
Was that music stand?
I just thought it was the most, like I said, the most professional shit in the world.
What
And the
if-
fact
No,
that
thanks,
Shakers, dude, you don't understand. Shakers, no one sounds good at Shakers. Nobody sounds good at Shakers. You guys sounded like how you did on the EP and on the album, like at Shakers. That never happens. That's like
thanks,
fucking
man.
Jesus Christos fucking turning water into wine.
He doesn't sound very good.
Yeah.
There's a lot to live up to.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's our
Oh
thing,
man.
actually.
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, you fucking
Make it kind of shitty in the first place. And then
Yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah.
Nah.
Set the bar low. That's what you do. You set
Yeah.
the bar low.
Oh, no, we did a great job right
strategy.
before you guys setting the bar very low.
No,
'Cause
that
we-
show was awesome. I thought everybody sounded really good.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
it's
fucking
fun to-
thank him.
Yeah, dude.
I had a lot of fun at that place.
If anything, it's like we cleared everybody out.
Oh no, man.
No,
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm just fucking like I'm taking.
Oh
the piss out of myself
yeah.
either way. I'll fucking play with like a fucking like 20-piece orchestra and like conduct that shit to a T, and I'll still turn around and be like, dude, that was the worst fucking thing in the world. Just give me a bottle, bitch. I'm drinking it now. It's a fucking rap. Bury me next to Harambe.
Yeah. That's so great.
That.
Yeah, I want to say though, I really liked the songs that you guys did, and because they remind me of the Blackout Pack, which was a band that I used to be super into back in the day.
Singer passed away.
Yes,
right?
I did hear that. That's a shame. I know that they did a reunion show, and I literally thought about buying a plane ticket to go to the West Coast and go see it. But,
yeah, dude.
I didn't, and now obviously there won't be any more. But unfortunately,
they were like a fucking oddball in the scene too, because they played like when they came to Long Island, they'd be playing with metalcore bands.
Oh wow, yeah.
We saw them with I think Fight Paris and Across 5 Aprils.
Oh wow, yeah.
And it was just like
I remember that band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were a really cool band though, and I remember I used to work in college radio, worked at a small college radio station, and one of my friends that was DJ put it into rotation, and I just remember like stopping like, oh, this band's awesome, just the way that they mixed everything. It's like an updated version of sort of like Hot Water music with the vocals that they do use the harmonics when with the guitar parts that were real riffy and cool. So. It definitely, I would say, like it shaped some of my playing as well. Like, once I first heard that.
I mean, those leads, they were fucking techie.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
And I remember it because we played my old band like back in like 06. We opened for Blackout Pact.
That's awesome.
And I remember asking the singer because I was like maybe like 16, 17 at the time, asking the singer to buy me beer. And he said, yeah. So we wound up taking a ride to the gas station. And the whole time he was like, at the time I was fucking closed-minded with music, man. I was only listening to like Unearth and like Killswitch Engage and then just At the Gates, just like metal and then just like tough guy hardcore. And he's like telling me, he's like, nah, man. He's like, you got to listen to Hot Water Music. You got to listen to 88 Fingers Louie, early Alkaline Trio, like Naked Ray Gun. He starts like telling me about like all these like old punk bands that now are my favorite bands. Like he was the first dude that ever told me about Jawbreaker.
Oh wow!
Now that's the one band that like, if the singer ever comes out of the mental institution, like I'll pay hundreds of dollars to go fucking see. But
sick.
Yeah, no, they were fucking awesome. Fucking but no, you said Across 5 Aprils earlier.
There's
That's a fucking
from back in the day, yeah.
Dude, what was their big song?
Blue Eyed Suicide.
Yeah, dude. Those songs did not age well. Like, dude, I went back and listened to the first Haste the Day album. Thinking it's like, oh, dude, I used to fucking love this album. It used to get me so hyped.
It's not, dude. I don't know, man. Doesn't do it for me.
I used to love that shit when I was like 16.
Yeah, me too. Me too, definitely.
Yeah, dude. I tried at least with the girl pants for a little bit. Yeah, I tried the little like fucking scene cut with like the dyke spike for about a week. I think like there's like 2 pictures that exist of me. I can fucking
find these. Holy
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
I'm
Good
gonna
luck.
get a picture of this episode if I can find it.
the only person that has those pictures is Fish.
I'm done. All right.
Nah, he ain't gonna give them to you because he's holding them to fucking blackmail me on something.
Oh, nice.
Believe me, I'll make it so you can't say the picture.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's a chain of blackmail here with those pictures.
Smart man. Yeah.
Are you involved with Hideaway Records? Is that?
Yeah, so that was something that I started with my friend Jimmy, we started actually back in 2012, we've only got a couple of releases, but we do the Sleep In stuff as well, that was, I looked at it as a platform to, I thought we had a great scene going on, and I just wanted to document it, so I just started putting out some records, and it was also a vehicle to put out our records as well. Actually, Alec was in a band called Pedactor, put out their 7-inch, and they're a really awesome band. So it was just something that I always wanted to do, and I worked a side job, and I got a check for like $4,000, and I was like, so I could totally like be an adult and pay off my student loans with this. Or I could start a record label, and obviously I went down the latter path. But I think I made the right decision.
I mean, even with you guys putting out the new full length on another label, you're still going to be.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, still trying to do as much as I can. I'm trying to line up some stuff now. It's not like incredibly active or anything. It's just another like passion project. But we definitely want to stay relevant. And I've been talking to my friend Joe, who runs Choke Artists, and we're looking at maybe doing a record together soon. So got some projects in the works. Nothing concrete right now, but want to stay active still.
All right, cool. And I wanted to go back on the new album. Mm-hmm. Like around when do you guys think we'll at least be able to hear like a new song?
Premieres, yeah, probably. So I think the street date is maybe the 23rd of June, something like that. And so premieres will probably start about a month out or something like that. Right. So cool. Yeah, we're something like that. Yeah, we don't know quite yet. We're lining everything up now. But yeah, we're really stoked on the songs, and we can't wait to get it out. And we're really happy to be working with Black Numbers. Dave is an awesome guy, one of the coolest guys in punk rock that I know, at least. Yeah.
Is it already recorded?
Oh yeah, it's all recorded and everything.
So it's already done, ready to go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we've had it for a while. We've just been working on logistics for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. How many songs is it?
7.
All right, sick. All right. So I'm fucking looking forward to that. I can't wait to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah. We hope we don't disappoint you.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking love where you guys were going, the direction you guys were going with the 2 songs. Like, I especially love Wisdom Teeth. So.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm psyched to hear it.
Very cool. Yeah.
It's mad far away.
Yeah. For us too. Even further.
It already feels like it's been
Even
forever.
That's
the way it goes, though.
Yeah. It always takes longer than you think. So.
And it's gonna be out all formats, LP.
So we're not doing vinyl on this one. We're doing CD, but we're also doing these picture discs, which are pretty cool. They're similar to Flexies, but they're a lot more durable. Like, it's not like with Flexies that you get in a magazine. They're super cheap, and you spin them like 3 times and they're garbage and they're done. But these things last a long time. They're just like vinyl, basically. And but
they're still flexible.
Yeah.
They still bend.
Yeah. So. But Dave from Black Numbers has been doing a couple of them recently. It's like a new product, so I think it's really neat. And we just got the artwork back for that, and I think our guy Brian Meets dinerstate.net. He's done a lot of really cool stuff, and he did all of our previous artwork. And this is a little bit of a departure from that, but I still think it's really cool, and I think it fits the vibe of the record. So
you guys have a name for the record yet?
Yeah, it's Tension and Release.
Tension and Release.
So we're pretty stoked on it.
That's it. I can't wait to fucking hear it. And I mean, all the album and the EP, Spotify, Bandcamp.
Oh yeah, be on all digital
everything.
formats. Yeah, we'll have distribution too for if anybody wants to buy a record.
On Napster.
Yeah, Shiraza, Kazaa, all the big ones.
Pure Volume.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, MySpace.
Yes.
We should just put it out.
Don't forget
just
HXC
on
MP3.
What is that?
You don't remember HXC MP3?
Yeah.
Oh, the hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like specific to hardcore.
Oh no, it was just like a hardcore C. Like that's where I first heard about like Horse the Band in like 2004.
It was like hardcore Reddit.
Yeah. No,
it was just like all super simple website, just lists of like essentially.
Was this like MySpace era?
Yeah,
for sure.
It was MySpace.
It was probably even a little bit before MySpace became so like band friendly. I think. Like, or maybe at the same time when they were transitioning to that, like, I don't know. You remember when they got like the whole like Pure Volume facade? Like that's who they were competing with. I feel like at that point, and they got like the Player, and then HXC went away.
Yeah, because I was wondering what happened to a lot of, because there were a lot of those streaming places.
Embedded players is what happened.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
I mean, dude, MySpace was awesome for bands.
Yeah,
like, to this day, I don't think anything has been as good of a platform for bands as MySpace was.
No, I mean Facebook is definitely cool for like PR, but I thought like I personally thought MySpace had like a real simple format though. It was just music, pictures, shows, friends. That was it. There wasn't really a lot of garbage on there.
No, it was just you cut all the fat. It was all there.
Yeah,
so everything you needed was right to the point.
Yeah, now you got to use like 4 different platforms to do the same thing.
Yeah, like what the fuck with this Pages shit? It's so annoying.
Oh, dude.
If you want to send a message and have a band account and a human account, I have to have like 4 apps to do it.
Yeah.
I got a Messenger on the Messenger app aside from just being in Facebook, and then like the Pages one is like,
And then you get
Kind of a
signed
pain
out
in the
for
ass,
some
yeah.
reason, and then what the fuck is the password?
Yeah.
And then you're texting the group
Yeah,
text.
that shit is annoying.
And you text your group text. Very specific.
You guys try the Bandcamp apps yet?
Bandcamp's,
No.
I think Bandcamp's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I love
dude,
Bandcamp.
I like
I think
Bandcamp.
as far as like, I think I totally agree with what you said. Like MySpace, as far as like your one-stop shop for like anything you might need to know or want to hear about a band. Like
Yeah.
MySpace was awesome, but
Yeah.
Bandcamp, like you can just put all your fucking records on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
yeah, you're totally right.
Absolutely.
And it's
It's
the
pretty
same thing.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's
you
better
do
than
that.
yeah.
And
Sell
you can put
merch.
merch on
They
there.
don't take a lot
you
of,
can-
I mean, did you
great.
try the app yet?
No.
Yeah, I have it. It's pretty good.
It's awesome. It's like it's
Yeah, it's
basically
legit.
like Spotify on your
Oh,
phone,
that's awesome.
but with Bandcamp. You
that's pretty cool.
You have like little toolbars in the bottom.
great.
You have like the heart button to your list of likes, the magnifying glass. You hit the search button. Everything is there.
It's actually like kind of
makes
nice.
it
Is the
so
player
amazing.
nicer than like? Because on the website, I guess my only complaint about Bandcamp would be that the player is like a little sluggish.
Yeah.
But it's better than it's better than Pure Volume was.
Yeah, I only fucking I only use this thing. Like I don't even use this computer for anything, and I've never had a problem with
Yeah.
the app. I use it probably a little less than I use Spotify. Like it's a fucking killer app. The only thing that sucks is that when you're managing Bandcamp, you have to download another app. So that's another
Gotcha.
thing. Two fucking apps. Like
Yeah.
just you want to listen to the music.
Same exact
and the
idea
other-
as Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they don't make fucking anything easy. Even now with this like the podcast stuff, which has got the Libsyn. Like Libsyn is like the main podcast like distributor thing that gets it like on all platforms. That's another thing. Like we thought like once we get this whole thing, it's like all right, cool, everything's gonna be there. It's like all right, now that you have this, now you have to register for the Stitcher. Now you get to register for the Spotify, and it's just nothing's easy anymore.
Nah.
I miss the good old days where everything was just kind of MySpace.
You had a band and a MySpace, and the scenest 8 girls you can find as your top 8 friends.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the amount of arguments I got into with ex-girlfriends because my band was always my number one. It was just like, well, why am I not your number one? It's like, because my band. It's like, oh, your band's more important than me, of course. And the longer, apparently neither one of them mattered. Hence why I named this podcast "None of This Matters." The old existentialism. You guys want to wrap it up? I think I mean more or less covered.
Yeah, yeah.
Wrap it up,
Degrees in here now.
Wrap
it
Yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah.
Like this puts me to sleep. I can't.
Yeah.
You guys got to be ready.
What, the
Yeah.
fan?
It's like nap time right now. Pizza. What we're talking. Smoking.
Yeah. Group nap.
Fan.
Ready for nap.
Fucking weed, dude.
Yeah.
So all right, so yeah, I mean, by the time this airs, that you guys are going to be finishing the Weekender. But you guys got any dates coming up after that?
Do we want to book right now?
So we have a couple dates. Yeah, like on the I believe it's the 7th. We're playing our buddies in Angles. Their tour kickoff. We have a couple of dates. Good friends of ours in this band, Breaking Tradition. They're breaking up as actually a band on my label, and they doing their last show. So we're going to be a part of that. And we're really excited for that. Sad, but also excited.
Really excited for them to break up.
They're breaking up because they're on Joe's label.
It's a curse. It really is. Yeah. So luckily we jumped off of it. We jumped off the sinking ship. No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Kidding. No. But basically, what we're doing is we're setting up a tour right now around the record release, and we're gonna try and hit the Midwest again. So we're looking forward to getting out there again.
Yeah, cool. And as far as like where everyone could check out the page is facebook.com/sleepin
Sleeping Band.
Band.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and then the Bandcamp sleep dash
-in.
Yeah.
dot
bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp.
And do you guys?
If you Google sleep in, all that shit's on the first
Yeah.
page.
Nah, cool. Nice.
It's easier to just Google it than actually try to
Memorize.
get
all
to
of
it from the.
Ah,
yeah.
Most of our
Yourself,
socials
yeah.
though are /Sleeping Band.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, fucking again, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, anything
Thanks for
you-
pizza and
Oh yeah.
all the good
Thanks.
stuff.
Yeah, fucking absolutely. You
Yeah, it was a
can't,
good
dude, you
time.
can't play a show on an empty stomach. Come on.
Genuine Long Island hospitality.
Yeah.
love it.
Pizza and weed.
We got pizza, bud.
Yeah, genuine
Much
Long Island
appreciated.
hospitality.
Hey.
This is going to be like you guys asking us a Jersey Shore question, but how far is the Long Island medium from here?
Long Island.
Do you know that, lady?
Long Island medium.
Do you know the
Yeah,
Long
like-
Island medium?
Like
Yeah.
Massapequa, Hicksville.
Do you know her
Is that
personally?
close?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that close here?
Do you do Sunday brunch with the Long Island Medium?
No, her hair is massive.
I want to meet
She-
that lady.
is she? No, she's like Oyster
The
Bay
Long
or
Island
something like
Medium?
that.
She's the psychic.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
She's probably about like 25 minutes away from here.
Sick. I think we might pop
Yeah, I don't know. She's the fucking worst.
Yeah, it's bad.
All right. You got anything you want to add?
That's it. You covered it, man.
I'm glad we ended
job.
on the Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect setup.